Thank God you're all right. How did you get here?
It wasn't easy. At least I haven't had any more episodes.
I wish I could say the same.
Hey, I think I might have found us some transportation.
This thing gonna run?
Only one way to find out.
Shit!
What are you doing? Answer me.
So welcome to chapter 12, and it's game on right away. We have to fight this Heresy boss, which is this kind of big spider. And it's not very hard boss. Only thing you need to know is to when to avoid his attacks. So he's doing these attacks with his legs, and when he turns his head up, then you will know that he's gonna do his attack, and you need to dodge them. Otherwise you will take some damage. And there's one place in the boss where you can dodge those attacks, and it's on the left there near to that creature. But I'm gonna show you that. But first, when you get back to the gameplay, right away equip your sniper rifle and shoot the head quickly, because if you don't do that, first thing he's gonna do is his attack, and you can avoid the first attack if you quickly shoot the head with a sniper rifle. And there you saw me doing this dodge. There's this one spot on the left there, and if you go there you can avoid his attacks. And when you have shot the head with a sniper rifle a few times, he's gonna release those worms from his stomach. And I think the easiest way to take care of those worms is to use the explosive bolt. You can also use a grenade if you want to kill them, but you need to kill them fast, because otherwise they will grab your legs and they're gonna do some damage.
Turn there!
So that was the first encounter, and we have to fight the Heresy for the second time.
I don't know how long we'll be safe here.
But first we have to deal a big wave of enemies in here.
Now what?
Sebastian, they're above us! Watch out, they've got dynamite!
Alright, and here I recommend to use your handgun and try not to waste more ammo than you have to. Basically, you don't need to worry about the handgun ammo, because the game drops some handgun ammo on the ground here from time to time. So you don't have to worry about that, but try to save all the other ammo. And I try to use the handgun as much as I can. And sometimes you might want to use the sniper rifle, because there's going to be a few snipers in here and you want to make sure to take them out. This sequence is actually not that hard. You just have to know when those snipers are coming and take care of them as fast as you can. So now there's two snipers coming on the bridge there. So there's another one, and another one is right there. So quickly snipe them. And just keep shooting the enemies so that they don't throw those Molotov cocktails on you. And just take care of the snipers as fast as you can. And you should aim the bottle, because if you aim the bottle, you can burn the enemies, and it's gonna save you some ammo, and it's gonna make this a bit easier. And always when you see an enemy drop down like that, equip your shotgun and be ready, and just take care of them with a shotgun. So a couple of more snipers in there. So I'm just gonna use the sniper rifle to take care of the snipers, and otherwise just use my handgun. And if you see the enemies drop down, use the shotgun. to make sure you can kill them quickly.
You're gone. Enemy up front.
Leave these ones to me.
And that's it. Now there's gonna be a cutscene. And we have to face the Heresy for the second time.
Close one.
So it's the same strategy.
Keep us to the left up here.
So again, equip your sniper rifle, and when you see him do that, turn his head up, make sure you dodge. But there actually I took a little bit of damage, and that was because sometimes when he's turning his head up and he's starting to do his attack, sometimes the game camera moves with it, and if you try to dodge the attack and go near to this creature, the camera is gonna move up, and that's really annoying, and I don't know why is it made like that. And that's the reason I took some damage there, because I went too close to the enemy and this camera just like suddenly moved up and I was totally lost, like what's going on.
Get this thing moving!
Where are we heading, Joseph? I've got a theory. We seem to be moved around an awful lot. Almost as if by someone's will. So it's nearly impossible to get any sense of the geography around here. But the light, Beacon Mental Hospital, it's always in the distance. This thing you found me hooked up to, I've seen it in more than one place.
Yeah, so have I. It seems like it's the same exact one, but it's hard to be sure.
The thing that I've noticed is that each time I run across one, I seem to be closer to the lighthouse. It could be a coincidence, but like I said, it seems as if there is some intelligence behind it.
So you figure we ought to cut to the chase and just head straight for the hospital?
Exactly.
Nice work, Detective.
The right side looked like it led more directly toward the hospital.
Joseph, no! Just get us out of here.
There's an ambulance there. There might be some kind of first aid. I'll go.
No, I'll do it. Don't let any of them on board.
Alright, and this is the last area. So there's two enemies right there. And what I want to do is, there's lots of these barrels in here, and you should use those to your advantage to save some ammo. So I'm gonna lure these two enemies next to this barrel and just shoot it, and you can burn both of them. And there's one enemy always running from there. So shoot this barrel and you can burn him. And there's one trap there. And just wait for these 3 enemies to go near the trap and shoot the trap. And that way you can take care of them. And there's at least 2 enemies still up here. So I'm just gonna use a flashbolt and sneak kill them. And there's one enemy with a dynamite also, and there's one sniper. So next I'm gonna take care of the sniper. It's right there. Yeah, and make sure you reload your gun. So I was lucky he didn't get me. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill my health and check the syringe. And there's the guy with the dynamite. There really is no one strategy you can use here, because sometimes the enemies, they move differently, so it's kind of hard to tell how to do this exactly. But one thing is that you should use those barrels to your advantage and try to lure the enemies near those barrels, and that way it's gonna make this area quite easy. Alright, I'm just making some bolts ready. I'm gonna need 1 flash bolt and 1 shock bolt. So this is a bit tricky, but you can actually avoid this gunner. So first just come here and wait for those 2 cars to blow up and quickly run here and take cover. And I'm just gonna shoot that barrel. Next let's go here, pick up this green shell, and then go next to this car, pick up the handgun ammo, and slowly move and wait that he fires his gun. And there's a short moment when he stops firing, and in that moment you should run here. And I'm gonna use a flashbolt there to kill this one guy, so I can get my hands on this machine gun and just kill all the enemies with a machine gun. And there's gonna be at least 2 or 3 more enemy waves coming here when you have shot all these enemies. You can stay here and use the machine gun if you want, but I don't recommend to do that on Nightmare, because these enemies have lots of dynamites and it's really hard to kill all the enemies without them throwing the dynamites on you, and it's very easy to take some damage here. So what I like to do is shoot a shock bolt there, and you can easily pass those enemies and just run to the bus, and that's it.
Shit. Let's get out of here fast.
I'm gonna push through! It's gonna get a little rough!
And this is the driving sequence. So nothing hard in here. This is pretty fun actually. When I played this for the first time, when this last sequence came where we have to use that machine gun, I was like, this is too much action, but then I kind of enjoyed that after all. It was just so much fun to use the machine gun and kill a lot of zombies, and also this driving sequence. It was kind of fun after all. So that's it for this chapter. Let's continue in the next video.